Okay, and we are live. So going in, too many screens. Okay, so this is Relaxed Teams, and we are Relaxed Team Central Jersey. We meet every Wednesday at 8 a.m. We have a conversation where we discuss and get to really know each other as the teammates. I go in and have a topic where we go and share our thoughts and opinions, and then we get to where we go live, as we are today, right now. So these are all potential positions within our team, but where there's only 30 spots, we have 11 spots still available, and you don't need to fall in one of these disciplines to join the team. But the key areas that we know are looking are for realtor, loan officer, real estate attorney, the whole housing sector, because it's so hot. We're looking for a group that work together, title agent, family law attorney. You can be a hairstylist, education. Again, any of these potential positions. But if you have something or a business that you work well with others, work on referrals, this is a great group to join and be able to get exposed and meet other individuals. So going through, each one of us gets 45 seconds to walk through and say who we are and what we do. So I will start. My name is Dennis Harabin. I'm a CPA, but I really focus on tax, insurance, and debt, and the more of an architect for your financial plan. So we don't do the individual finances. We don't do those pieces. We really give you a plan to go out and to maximize and retain more of what you earn. And the key to that is really looking at tax, insurance, and debt, not in a vacuum, but understanding that, taking good advice, and going through that process where you're looking at each one of these pieces. We give you 6 things each year to work on and improve, always improving your financial situation so that you retain more of what you earn. Ironically, Relax Tax doesn't even have to do your tax return. You can do it yourself if you need to. So next up, we usually have Paul, but Paul is not here today. So we go to Lisa.
Good morning. My name is Lisa DeBoren, and I am passionate about helping people lose their unwanted weight. I lost 25 pounds 2.5 years ago and have maintained that for the first time ever. In the meantime, the average American has put on 25 pounds in the past year. So I work with a team, and the plan is super simple and super healthy. The plan, the education, and all the support you want is free. So if you're looking in the mirror and not really happy with what you're seeing today or in a decade from now, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. Best way to reach me is through my website, stayhealthylivebetter.com, and go to the plan, and I'd love to connect. And next up is Candido.
Candido is not here today, but Candido helps people with their finances as a financial advisor. Up next, we have Desiree.
Hi, everyone. My name is Desiree Halleck, and I'm the owner of Clarence Services, which is a marketing agency for startups and small businesses. And I help my clients learn that they don't have to boil the ocean to have a great marketing plan and implementation. I do anything from videos, email marketing, lead nurturing campaigns, and chief marketing officer services. So you can reach me at clarenceservices.com. Next up is Jonas. I don't think he's here though.
All right. Yes, Jonas wasn't able to make it today because his organization was hit with COVID. They wrapped it up, and now they're really busy catching up. But they do factory doors, all kinds of factory equipment to supply for doors and commercial buildings. George.
Unmute. Okay. Yeah. Hi. My name is George. The name of my company is Caring Transitions. If you are selling a house and you need to get it cleared out, or even if you're just downsizing, Caring Transitions runs estate sales and auctions to help you liquidate some of those household belongings. We manage donations for you, and then we cap it off with a final clean out of the home so that it can be put on the market and sold. So it's Caring Transitions. And let's see, next up is Raquel.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Rochelle DiCrescenzo. I'm a physical therapist, and my practice is called The Healing Journey. I focus on a type of whole body holistic healing called myofascial release. It is a hands-on body work that works on the fascial system. And I really focus on looking at the whole person. So we treat the symptoms, but we look elsewhere for the cause. So really getting underneath the symptoms to look at the whole person, where their problems are coming from. And then together with my patients, I come up with a plan. We work on in person, obviously, and do the hands-on treatment, but I also give them tons of things to do at home so you can focus your healing at home too. And you can find me at the Healing Journey, mfrpt.com. Thank you.
Tracy, you're up.
Good morning, Tracy Spiaggia of Slingshot Health Coaching. I'm a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, a national board certified health and wellness coach, and Amen Clinic brain specialist. I work with individuals and families struggling with the effects of chronic dis-ease of all kinds, but I do specialize in supporting mental health challenges. I come alongside my clients to support them dietarily and with lifestyle changes through education, habit change. We explore beliefs and stories that a client may be telling themselves that's rooted in past pain or trauma. And we try to right size those beliefs so that they can begin to choose better, so that they can begin to do better, so that they can begin to live better. You can find me at slingshothc.com. And up next is Alana.
Good morning. My name is Alana Van Kampen. I'm the owner of Center Cut Pilates. I teach private and small group Pilates sessions and work with clients who vary from age 8 to 85. I take into consideration your physical history, and then I build a Pilates session around what your body really needs. A lot of times I work with people who have been released from physical therapy and are looking for a more low impact way to exercise. And I try and make sure that everything I do translates into everyday life. I'll actually be over the summer moving into a space on Main Street in Clinton, and I will be returning to in-person teaching for the first time since before the pandemic. You can catch me at centercutpilates.com. Next up is Randy.
Hey everyone, my
Randy,
name
you're
is
up,
Randy
sir.
Morton, Senior Relationship Banker at M&T Bank in Parsippany. So my goal is to help small businesses understand what's important. So we've run into a lot of small businesses who, you know, they're really great at what they do, but when it comes to financials and understanding their credit and all the other stuff in between, you know, they don't really get the guts of it. So that's what we're here to help. I wanted to go over today. Rates are really low. And for M&T Bank, our home equity program is really, really top notch as far as there's no fees to open, there's no fees for closing. They're really good to have before an emergency happens. So if you have any questions, my details are in the chat. Randy Morgan, Senior Relationship Banker, M&T Bank.
And Jeannie is not here today. She told me she won't be able to make it. She protects your ID, ID protection with I Dream of Jeannie. Next up, we have Jake.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jake Miola, also known as Jake the Insurance Guy. I am your go-to insurance specialist for all your personal lines of insurance needs, home, auto, renters, boat, all those fun toys you have and all the things you want to protect. I wear a couple of hats. My screen just went out, so I hope you can still hear me.
We could right up until you died on Jake. I'll take over for you. So Jake is Jake the Insurance Guy, and he also has a used book business where he finds used books a home. And he does host a number of what are those things called? Karaoke nights at Ray's Bistro and other locations. All right, next up we have Tim. Tim, are you with us?
Hey, can everybody? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Tim Stallery. As a working journalist for more than 25 years, I am a professional storyteller. I'm an artist who uses images, sounds, words, and deep research to tell stories. My work has been recognized with many awards, including 3 Mid-Atlantic Regional Emmys. I spent the last 10 years shooting a variety of projects, editing on Final Cut Pro, as well as other digital video editing systems and web-based editing platforms as well. And my tagline, which is back, is I will shoot anything except weddings or porn. Up next is Robert.
Chris, you're
or
up.
Chris.
Chris. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Chris Nichols. I'm with financial advisor with Stonehill Financial. And we really help households, small businesses with folks that are doing well, but may have concerns about their financial planning. So we help with various strategies, whether it's wealth accumulation, retirement planning, college planning, or strategies to help protect income and assets. We're advocates and work on our clients' best interest. And more recently, been a lot of conversations on estate planning and really minimizing the tax burden for many of our clients. Again, Chris Nichols, financial advisor, Stonehill Financial. You can see me on our website and reach out to me. Thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome. Except Robert is not here today. Robert is a public adjuster. And for anyone who doesn't know what a public adjuster is, that basically means that he doesn't get paid unless he saves you money from when you have claims against your insurance company. It's required through the state of New Jersey that there's an advocate on your side when fighting with these big, large insurance beasts. And he is one of the individuals who's licensed to do that. Next up, Lisa.
Thank you, Dennis. Hello, Relax teams. I am Lisa Orazetti, a certified American Heart instructor. I can come virtually. I can be in person. And what I am doing is so important because I am teaching people how to help save a life. Funny thing about COVID is strokes and heart attacks and sudden cardiac arrest has increased, even though hospitalizations and other things has decreased. Long story short, please know, you need to know this information. A great referral to me is anyone, fitness instructor, coaches, teachers, anyone that needs the certification, as well as team corporate virtual. So I will pass it on to Chris Lipper.
Chris will be our featured speaker today.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Lipper and I founded On the Bus Sales Training Coaching Consulting 11 years ago. And we have a community for people that sell, and we focus a lot on business owners in general. In our community, you'll find things like weekly sales training classes, lunch and learns, virtual trade shows, and virtual networking events. We do have a lunch and learn coming up this Friday on May 7th, which I guess is next Friday technically, that you are invited to. And it's by Renee Murray, who's one of our bookkeepers. And it is on evaluating profit and how to price things. So, who here knows if they're actually making money or not, and how to price a job or a service? You can learn that there. I'm Chris Lipper from On the Bus Sales Training Coaching Consulting.
Anthony, you're up, sir.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anthony Guzman with USI Insurance. I'm a risk management consultant. What I do is I partner up with small businesses, advising them on capital efficient insurance using artificial intelligence and data. But it's not all formulas and numbers. We're also the second biggest private broker in the United States, the 9th in the world, which means we have relationships with the insurance carriers and underwriters to formulate a strategy long-term for your business. So if you're ever in a bind, we're in that position to use our resources to leverage lower premiums and also improving the bottom line of your business. My name is Anthony with USI Insurance. Done speaking.
Excellent. And that is our team. So if you want to join the team and become part of our members, you can just go right onto our website. So now we turn it over to, we're going to get on the bus with Chris. Chris.
And just one thing, Dennis. We had someone come. Elizabeth Berry just joined late. Can she just say her quick little intro? That'd be great.
You're muted, Elizabeth.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Desiree. It's wonderful to meet others in New Jersey who are making things happen. I am a small business coach and marketing consultant for solopreneurs. My specialty is communication. And that can lead to anything from your brand story to limiting beliefs and letting them go, as well as to public speaking. I host a 4-week public speaking course. I've curated 17 TEDx events. I've written 6 books on personal development and compassionate leadership. And I am so happy to be here. My website is thekindcommunicator.com, and I invite you to check it out. I have a podcast and lots of goodies for everyone. So thank you for listening.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Now we can get back on the bus and turn it over to Chris.
All right. Thanks, Dennis. Hey, everybody. My name is Chris Lipper, and I founded On the Bus Sales Training Coaching Consulting New Year's Eve 2010. So it was 11 years ago. And we have a whole lot of fun and business gets done. And that's kind of our theme with all of this. So let me ask you a question. Who here knows why they're here today? Who here has a goal for reasons to be here? Or are you just kind of showing up and winging it? And whatever happens, happens, and we'll have some fun. Right. So our members, what we do is we will break down their goals, whether it be a 1-year, 3-year, 5-year, 10-year, even 20-year goal, to behavioral goals. And that's how we start the year every year, and we revisit it every June. And that's part of what we offer. And so from my members, if they were here, they would tell you their goal was probably to have 2 one-to-ones at every event that they go to. And then when they have the one-to-ones, they have another goal, and that is to ask for referrals. So they're not there to sell each other, and that's not really what we do. So my goal when I go to an event, or their goal, is to have 2 one-to-ones from the event on top of whatever you would get naturally. So if Dennis was matching us up and having mandatory one-to-ones kind of thing, then I would need to get 3. So it's networking. It's not working. You know, that's the chapter in the book. And we do have a workbook. It's the On the Bus workbook. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll screen share in a second, but I'm just going to use my chapters as a cheat sheet for now. But so when we go on these one-to-ones, the objective is to ask for a referral, right? And then we have a class on asking for a referral. So for those that don't know how to do that, there is a way. And referrals can be a currency, they can be a thank you, they can be an IOU, they can be a lot of things. But ask for them. Don't just tell us our business has grown from referrals. Actually ask. Say, hey, do you know anyone who could benefit from what we do? If you know anyone that struggles with giving an introduction like we all just did, we have a chapter on that in our book. We give classes on that. We have classes on 10-second, 30-second, 2-minute, and 4-minute introductions. We use a cheeseburger approach, a vegan cheeseburger, because I'm vegan, and I can show you an example of that here. Probably should just share a screen, but you can maybe see that, maybe not, but there's a bun on either side, and that is your name and your company name. The toppings that you put on your burger, and you may not make your burger the same way every time. I don't. It depends on the audience, right? So you might have a different set of bullet points that you would bring out depending on who's in front of you. So we need to be able to do that in a conversational way where we're not reading it, where we don't sound robotic, where it just kind of flows. We do have a class, it's a 3-part class on having a sales system versus not. So we go to an event like this, we have our one-to-ones, we ask for the referral, and then we get a referral. Do you know what to do then? Do you know what that meeting looks like? And so what we've done there is we've set up a 60-minute meeting, and we've broken it down into 60 seats on the bus, right? And we show people how to spend that time. So we don't spend it too much talking about the weekend, the Rangers and the Giants, and we don't just dive right into the selling aspect of it either. With our sales training, we don't really just talk about stuff, we do stuff. So we don't talk about how to network better. We do have classes on networking, but then we'll have networking events. So every Thursday at 9 a.m. we have Bang. Dennis has been to Bang, Randy's been to Bang, many of you have. And it's a great event. It's a lot of fun and business gets done, as I like to say. We do it in an hour. We have about 25 people generally. And so we create events around our classes. And that happened some years ago with trade shows. I was meeting with a client and they said, oh, trade shows suck. And I was like, well, maybe it's not the shows, maybe it's you. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, I'll prove it to you. We're going to have a trade show. And so right there on the spot, we decided we're going to have a trade show. And we did it. And we had 350 people come. And we had 25 booths. And it was great. And we offered 2 classes prior to the show. And then we always do a class after the show to find out what we did right, what we didn't, what we could learn, how we can improve it, that kind of stuff. And then we did it again a couple of years later. And then that was great. So we did it then twice a year. And we ended up having 7 shows live. And we had 2 shows scheduled for last year, June and December. And we canceled the June. The pandemic was a little fresh, and I wasn't ready to go back out. And I was a little upset that we didn't get to do it. And so in December, I decided, you know what, we're going to figure out how to do it virtually. And we had a virtual trade show. And I don't know how many of you have gone to virtual trade shows before, but for the most part, they're not great, right? They kind of have rooms, and you go in and you click on a link and somebody's showing a video and they're selling at you. Well, our virtual trade show, we figured out how to use this platform, and it's live. And I'm going to show you a video, if I can share a screen, of what it looks like and felt like. And it's a whole lot of fun. And our next one is on June 2nd. And then we're doing another one on September 8th. We have a 3rd one for this year in December. And then the plan is in January to go monthly and to expand to different parts of the country with Desiree's help. So this is not going away. And frankly, I won't do live shows again. We will always be doing them on here. It's so much better for the exhibitors and the attendees. Our last show, people stayed 103 minutes. That was the average stay for a 3-hour show of the attendees. And we had, I think we ended up with 40 rooms, something like that, because we have a number of presentation rooms. Well, I'll show you. So let's see if I can share screens here. And I have the video. This should be it. That may not be it. I apologize. Let's try that again. Now I'm lost. All right, let's just go with this. All right, there it is. Here we go. Hopefully you can hear. You're supposed to click on this, optimize video, click there. It'll be sound. So that was an example of some of the booths and the rooms and the listings. These were the breakout rooms, some of the topics. This was part of our team. We had techs there if anybody had technical difficulty. Hey, it's Chris Lipper at the trade show, and it's fascinating. So I'm in the main room right now with David, our tech support guy. David, wave. Hey. Oh, looks like Marco's coming in for a second. What's up, Marco? I'm going to step out for a sec. Talk to David if you need him.
Okay, sure. So I'm just going to go to another room.
I'm going to go look at some of the presentation rooms. So let's go to presentation C and see what's going on in there.
A GPS tracking device that can actually track the mileage that's done for, commercial reasons. And those are very costly. And there are many companies that provide.
Going to a next room.
I'll take your name and number also, and then you could.
Of course.
And you guys have a chat.
These are some of the slides from some of the presentations that were given. That was a cybersecurity one. Again, these are the breakout rooms. We ended up with, well, here I am at the trade show with all my friends. There's no one here. No, I'm kidding. Look, they're all in the breakout rooms, and it's amazing to see. So all of these are people, and they're killing it. And the presentations are great. And this has really just been terrific. Doreen's coming back. Hold on.
I just came back from a presentation.
How was it? You're on camera.
It was great. It was great. A lot of people there.
Who did you go see?
I went to see the critical cyber threats.
Oh, good. David Quick and Jeannie.
Yep.
Yeah, this is good stuff. You might have seen Christina on employee stuff. I don't know. This is a lot of fun, though. We're doing great.
With all of our.
So that gives you a feel a little bit for what the virtual trade show is like. And Randy's been to a number of these. He's been actually both live and virtual. Again, it's a lot of fun. If you know anyone that could benefit from something like that, please introduce me. We do offer 2 classes prior, so they're going to be very comfortable with the platform. My feeling with trade shows is it's not my responsibility to bring traffic, that it's all of ours. We're a team. We're like gypsies traveling together until the date of the show. And the networking that gets done between the exhibitors is terrific as well, because you're going to have classes together and get to know each other. Everything we do, we always start with a 30-second intro. So our members are very grooved at that. So that's pretty much it. So we do offer sales training, coaching, and consulting. Our focus is mainly business owners. We do work with a lot of solopreneurs. The coaching we do as a group and a community with virtual bus trips. Once a month, we will put up to 8 owners on a bus together, the same 8 every month. They don't know each other ahead of time, but I've got one guy who's been with me 19 years, another guy who's been with me, our average is 5, and they share challenges and opportunities, and they hold each other accountable. And it's tough love, but it's still love, right? They will tell you, hey, don't do that. You're never going to follow through, or maybe you should try it this way, or whatever it is. But the growth is amazing. 19 of our owners last year had record years during COVID. So it works. And that's enough from me. Any questions?
Just one comment, Chris. I will also be exhibiting this year, and I'm helping Chris promote it. So if you guys see anything on LinkedIn, if you guys could share it, that would be fantastic.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for all your help. You're wonderful.